The rise of the Feline Football League. The story of the Great Feline Football Championship and the stolen Golden Fishbone Trophy spread far beyond Whiskerland. Cats in neighboring regions heard of the dramatic match, the daring investigation, and the heroic recovery of the trophy. Soon, whispers started to spread, perhaps Whiskerland's championship wasn't just a local event. What if it could become something bigger? Something that could unite cats from all corners of the world? And thus, the seeds of the Feline Football League (FFL) were planted. An ambitious vision. Captain Whiskerstein, always a visionary, called a meeting of the most influential feline leaders, including Shadowclaw, Luna Leapfer, and even Scarface McFluff from the Stray Syndicate. They gathered at the historic Parliament Hall, a grand building where important decisions in Whiskerland were made. "We've proven that football isn't just a game, it's a way to bring us together," Whiskerstein began, pacing in front of the crowd. But why stop here? Why limit ourselves to Whiskerland? Imagine teams from every region, every city, every alleyway, competing for the Golden Fishbone Trophy. Imagine a world united through football. The crowd erupted in cheers, their tails flicking with excitement. Even the usually stoic Shadowclaw let out an approving purr. "But how will we organize such a grand league?" he asked, his green eyes narrowing. "We'll need rules, referees, stadiums, and most importantly, we'll need to ensure fairness." Scarface McFluff, lounging in the back of the room, let out a gravelly laugh. "Fairness? Since when has football been fair? But fine, I'll play along. Count the Stray Syndicate in." And just like that, the Feline Football League was born. Recruiting new teams. To make the league a reality, the cats of Whiskerland began reaching out to other regions, inviting them to form teams and join the competition. The response was overwhelming. Soon, teams from all walks of life began to emerge, each with its own unique style of play. The Alley Aces, a scrappy team from the urban jungle, known for their street-smart tactics and fearless attitude. The Mountain Lynxers, a group of wildcats from the snowy peaks, famous for their strength and stamina. The Coastal Claws, seafaring cats who incorporated fishing techniques into their gameplay, using their tails for balance and their quick reflexes to dominate the field. The Royal Paws, a team of pampered palace cats who played with elegance and precision, treating each match as if it were a royal performance. The Jungle Jaguars, agile and stealthy, these cats from the rainforest relied on their acrobatic skills and teamwork to outmaneuver their opponents. As the teams trained and prepared for the first ever Feline Football League season, excitement swept across the cat world. Stadiums were built, jerseys were designed, and fans began to pick their favorite teams. The first season. The inaugural season of the Feline Football League was a spectacle like no other. Each team brought its own unique flair to the game, and every match was filled with drama, skill, and surprises. In one memorable match, the Jungle Jaguars faced off against the Mountain Lynxers in a rain-soaked stadium. The Jaguars, used to the wet conditions of the rainforest, leapt and slid across the muddy field with ease, while the Lynxers struggled to keep up. The game ended with a breathtaking goal by Pounce Panthera, a Jaguar striker who flipped over a defender and volleyed the ball into the net. Meanwhile, the Royal Paws became the talk of the league with their sophisticated style of play. Their captain, Duchess Fluffington, was a master of strategy, often outwitting her opponents with clever passes and feints. However, their arrogance sometimes got the better of them, leading to a shocking upset when they were defeated by the scrappy Alley Aces in a nail-biting 2-1 match. The Meow Strikers and the Potastic Panthers, as the founding teams of the league, continued their legendary rivalry. Every time they faced each other, the stadium was packed to the brim, with fans donning their team's colors and chanting their favorite players' names. Shadowclaw and Captain Whiskerstein's duels on the field became the stuff of legend, with each match pushing the limits of their skills. Challenges and controversies. But the league wasn't without its challenges. During one match between the Coastal Claws and the Mountain Lynxers, a dispute broke out over whether the ball had crossed the goal line. The Claws insisted it had, while the Lynxers argued otherwise. The referees, led by Sir Parrington III, struggled to make a decision. The incident sparked a heated debate across the league. "We need better technology," some cats demanded. "What about goal line cameras or instant replay?" Others argued that such measures would ruin the spirit of the game. In the end, the league introduced a new system, the Hawkeye Meowtayan Tracker, a magical gem that glowed whenever the ball fully crossed the goal line. It was a compromise that satisfied most players and fans. Another controversy arose when rumors spread that the Royal Paws had been bribing referees with gourmet tuna to favor their team. An investigation led by Detective Sherlock Holmes revealed that the rumors were false, but not before the Royal Paws' reputation took a hit. The grand finale. After months of intense competition, the first Feline Football League season came down to a climactic final match, the Meow Strikers versus the Jungle Jaguars. The Catnip Coliseum was packed with fans from every region, their collective energy creating an electric atmosphere. The match was a roller coaster of emotions. The Jaguars took an early lead with a stunning goal by Pounce Panthera, who somersaulted over two defenders to score. But the Meow Strikers fought back, with Paolo Maldini delivering a perfectly placed shot to tie the game. As the final minutes ticked away, the score remained 1-1. The tension was unbearable. Then, in a moment of brilliance, Captain Whiskerstein intercepted a pass at midfield and launched a daring solo attack. He dribbled past two Jaguars, leapt over a sliding tackle, and struck the ball with all his might. The ball soared through the air, curving past the outstretched paws of the Jaguars' goalkeeper and into the top corner of the net. The stadium erupted in cheers as the Meow Strikers secured their place as the first champions of the Feline Football League. A new era. The success of the Feline Football League marked the beginning of a new era for the cat world. Football became more than just a game, it became a symbol of unity, passion, and the indomitable spirit of cats everywhere. Young kittens dreamed of becoming professional players, practicing their dribbling and shooting skills in alleyways and backyards. Captain Whiskerstein and Shadowclaw, though still fierce rivals, worked together to ensure the league's continued success. They introduced programs to train young players, built new stadiums, and even organized international matches against teams from neighboring animal kingdoms. And so, the legacy of the Great Feline Football Championship lived on, growing brighter with each passing year. Cats across the world knew that no matter where they came from, be it a royal palace or a dusty alleyway, they could find their place on the football field, united by their love of the game. The Golden Fishbone Trophy became a symbol of hope and determination, reminding all who gazed upon it that greatness was within their reach. And as the sun set over Whiskerland, cats from every corner of the world looked forward to the next season, ready to chase their dreams and leave their paw prints in history.